the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Welcome to Fading the Books. And that's right. We cast a parlay Thursday night football, Giants versus the Eagles. So if you watched that video and you tailed our plays, congratulations, you're a winner. So let's give ourselves a round of applause for that. Yeah. All right, nephew. You want to go ahead and, give us a little recap of what you liked about that game?
Hey, it was a really good game. I kind of like how we broke it down on the last pod because it kind of played out in the way that we broke it down. From the Eagles aspect of it, we talked about all the issues that was going on with um, AJ Brown, and he was force feeding him the ball like we thought. So he that line cashed really early. Dart was super aggressive, and Scatterboo did his thing as well. So I really like those picks. It was really safe picks. And the data supported them, so we went with them. So I loved it.
Mm-hmm. All right. With that being said, we're going to get into our four best picks for the Sunday's games or whatnot. So, Brandon, if you want to go ahead with your first pick, what you rolling with?
Yeah, Sundays we got a lot of good slate going on there. We're actually gonna open it up with the very first game, Denver Broncos versus the New York Jets in London. I like that. I like that matchup there because you have a struggling New York Jets versus are they good? Are they not? Denver Broncos. All right. The lineup we're gonna actually focus on is J.K. Dobbins at 60 yards rushing. That is going to be an alternate. Um, I like that one at 27. Um, I like that because of the defense of the New York Jets are 27th ranked. What you think about that?
I love that play. That was actually one of my plays that I was gonna take. The Jets defense, bottom 10 rush defense, and he's covered that line, I think, every single game this year. Um, so I really like that play. The Broncos it's pretty clear that they established that they're a run team first. So I think that kind of helps. It's going to help Bo Nix in the long run with the passing game. I think he may, get a little more comfortable. Teams will be laying off, those receivers, and I think it'll make those completions easy. So rolling with Dobbins, hey, you got to keep striking while it's hot. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that um, Dobbins is slowing down anytime soon. Honestly, he didn't had north of 60 yards, and even with them trying to spread the ball out, trying to get the ball out to Sutton and to Mims out there and to Troy Franklin, I think Dobbins once he gets that ball, he's good to go. He's averaging per game. I think he's averaging over 80 yards per game. There,
Hmm.
and what is it per carry? Can we see per carry on
Uh,
there?
per
Four point
carry,
six. He's at is
yeah,
that reception
no,
yards?
that's receptions. So he's at 15.4 attempts.
He's 15.4 attempts a game. Oh, he
Yeah,
should be able to cover this easy then.
yeah.
He should be able to cover this easy. At 15 attempts a game, you should be able to cover this easy. We're
Hmm.
looking almost at a first half cover on this one, honestly.
Yeah,
So what we got
yeah.
for the second play on?
Second play, we're gonna back out of here, and we're gonna go to the Chargers Dolphins game, and we're
Okay.
gonna take Justin Herbert. I mean, Chargers Dolphins. If I say anything else, and we're gonna take his rushing yards. Um, I put it at his line is at 19 and a half, so that's where we're gonna play it at. He's over that in four of the last five games, as we can see here by the graph. The Chargers are hurting right now when it comes to the run game. Again, as a football team, you do not want to lose yards. So he's not gonna just sit in the pocket and wait for somebody to get open downfield. He's gonna take off with the ball to get something to help move those chains. Because again, with Hampton going out, I don't even know who these two guys are that they got back here. I really don't.
Yeah.
So Herbert is gonna have to take off, and run with the ball. What you think about that one?
Yeah. Hampton was actually coming along very well. I really was enjoying watching Hampton run the ball. Um, and then Madison went out. Or I'm sorry. And now they got Quinton Johnson. A lot. He's a heavy target receiver. He's questionable with a hamstring injury coming into the game. Um, I really like this one because of the style of defense that they're going to be going against. They're going to go against a lot of man coverage defense. And anytime they go on a man coverage defense, I like mobile quarterbacks on this, honestly. Any man cover defense, I like mobile quarterbacks because as soon as you break that pocket, the back is to the quarterback. As a
Mhm.
DB, your back is to the quarterback. That's open lane. It should be 4 or 5 yards every single time. And I
Mhm.
think how many attempts is he averaging at rushing?
Let's see here. 4.6
4.6.
attempts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. And then
Yeah.
his long. Do you have his longest on there? His longest rush on there?
Let me see if that's on here. Let's see.
Yep, right there, 18.
18. So yeah, he's
Ooh. Oh no, 20. Oh, that's last year. Oh no, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, he had 28 yards rushing. This longest right there against Kansas City.
right here. So yeah. Well, that's his passing longest.
Oh, is his passing longest? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like him to get out there in the man defense as well. I was trying to figure out what was going on with the Denver game there, why he didn't get that one, but I really like the eyes on that one, even at a 90% clip. I really like that one at 20 yards. It's at 19.5, right?
Yep, 19 and a half. Yep.
Yep, I like that at 19.5. Actually, his line is actually moving. It just went up to 21.5.
Ooh,
So
well,
his line is
I mean,
creeping up there. So
if it's
people are liking it. People are jumping on it.
yeah, and what I'll do is I'll take an alternate at 20. Because I'm one of
Alternate
those
20.
that I will still take the alternate at 20, even though if he goes over. It's just one of those where I'm one of those like every yard kind of matters, and
Mhm.
I would rather be below a yard or two than to be, you know what I'm saying, short a yard or two on the pick.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Because
you know what
those
I'm
hurt the
saying?
most, especially on
Yeah,
those
those.
parlays.
Yeah, yep. All right,
Yeah,
let's
so
get
on our third
into.
line
Yep, let's go
our
to your
third line
third
that we
one.
got is, actually, we're gonna go over to the Colts game. Yeah, y'all see my background out there. Let's go to the Colts game, man. Normally, I would give y'all all Colts plays, but I've been trying to be a little diverse in my pickings this year, which is crazy because the Colts is actually killing, and one of the players that's actually doing very well is Daniel Jones. I like him at 225 versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals actually have a really good run defense. So I think what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to pass the score, and they're going to just try to run the ball just to win the game. Honestly, because if they can build a lead through the air, that's going to be their best tactic of actually winning. Daniel Jones is actually hitting at an all time completion rate for his standards and for the first 5 games for Colts standard, honestly, as well. He didn't clear this line at 225. He would have hit it every single time. He didn't even play in the third quarter or the fourth quarter of the other Raiders game at all. And so he ended that one a little bit short, but he was on pace to get that one. That would have been an easy one to get. They got his line at 231, I want to say.
Mhm.
But if you want to take the alternate at 225, it's still giving you really, really, really good value right now as before the lines actually move.
Yeah,
What you
that's
think?
that's
What
a
you thinking?
that's a real good pick. The Cardinals are 28th in passing yards, so
Mhm.
it's gonna be a long night for that defense. Even though their rushing defense is pretty solid, it's still Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
So you still got to respect him. So that play action will probably be there. They're also getting Alec Pierce back, which is like their deep guy. 1-on-one, he's gonna beat just about anybody in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
Um,
is proving that.
Now I don't know if Daniel Jones can throw that deep ball like that. I think he has a couple times, if I'm not mistaken. He might have threw it deep a
It's
few
only
times.
it's
I'm
only
not.
been Alec Pierce though, which is
Yeah,
actually good and bad at the same time.
yeah. So, but I like this line. Even with them moving the ball 10, 15, 20 yards here or there, I mean, he's covered it 4 out of the 5 games or whatnot.
Yeah, definitely.
And and the only one he didn't was the blowout against the Raiders, which I think he played what, 2
He
quarters,
played
3 quarters,
two and a
because
half.
Richardson
He played a
came
little
in.
bit into the
Yeah.
third.
So
Yeah.
so yeah, so he finished with 212 that game. So he would have went over 225 easily.
Yeah,
Um
especially with that safety target of Tyler Warren. Tyler Warren's been that safety blanket, man,
yeah.
and him and Josh Downs able to create yards after the catch this year. It's actually been huge for the
Yeah.
Colts. He's been
And
throwing the ball 4 or 5 yards, and they've actually been turning it into positive yards, 5 6 yards after the catch, which is really good.
mhm. Yeah, the Colts are rolling right now. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
so you see, I ain't changed the background.
Yeah. Yeah. Last pick whew, is Judy.
Okay.
Jerry Judy. And this is a play on the Steelers. I'm taking him at 40 receiving yards. I understand they got Gabriel back there, quarterback or whatnot. But head to head, he's covered that line. I think let me change it to 40 here. 40 yards receiving there. So he's 3 out of
Mhm.
5. Uh this is just a play with the Steelers being 31st in reception passing defense, and then 31st to the wide receiver position. They're coming off of a bye, so they may be a little slow on both sides of the ball. Cleveland, even though they played overseas, they're young, so like that time might not affect them so much. And they actually caught a rhythm last game against Minnesota. It came down to the final
Yeah.
seconds, against Minnesota. So I think the Browns they're gonna keep the game close. They're gonna be able to move the ball against the Steeler defense. I mean, yeah, the Steeler defense. The Steelers may have a problem with this Browns defense, so I think the opportunities is definitely going to be there. I know this pick is, you know, 3 out of 5. It's like, and with Dylan Gabriel, but I think he's gonna do just enough to help Judy get these, because he wasn't even really a factor last game. It was
No.
It was Junkins
No, he
and
was definitely targeted last
it
game,
was
there.
Nagotru. Yeah, yeah, four targets, but
Yeah, he was targeted there, and honestly, I think that's what it's gonna kinda continues to be, about 4 to 5 targets a game. We just got he just got to get those balls in there. I like Jerry Judy as a big play guy. He has that capability of taking it all the way. Just like last week with DK Metcalf, actually, he ended up with 261 rushing passing receiving yards last week, but he had like 90 yards just off of one catch, or something like 60
mhm.
yards off of one catch, or something like that. Jerry Judy has that same capability, right? We just got to hope Dylan Gabriel can get it to him. The numbers for
Yeah.
Gabriel isn't there just yet because he only played that one game. But I do like the fact that this is a divisional matchup between the Steelers and the Browns, and I like the fact that that division. I think all 4 teams are going to play each other very closely. Um, so if you're looking at the main threats, those are going to be used a lot heavily when they playing each other. You're looking at the run game, and you're looking at a lot of the play action game with Jerry Judy there should be good to go on there. And then you took him all the way down to 40 anyways.
Yeah, I
So
took
that
him down
40
to
yard,
40.
um, say again.
Yeah, I took him down to 40.
Yeah, that
Let me
40
see.
yards should be good to go.
hmm So, you want to do a quick recap on the picks we got? We got Justin Herbert at his line went up to what, 21 and a half,
Yeah.
and we're doing the alternate at 20, which still isn't a bad price at 140. Um, so we're taking that. We
Mhm.
also got J.K. Dobbins
Daniel.
at 60 yards.
Yep.
We got Daniel Jones at 225 yards passing, and then we have
Yep.
just was it Jerry Judy. Well, we got Jerry Judy 40 yards, Daniel Jones 225, Dobbins at 60 yards rushing, and then Justin Herbert at 20 yards rushing. All right. Well,
Yep.
I say we be cashing that again. We're gonna be
Oh, yes,
cashing that
sir. Yes,
again.
sir.
We're gonna be
And
cashing
those
that
are all early
again.
games, so we can cash those out. Play afternoon game, play night games. Come back with it, y'all. Those are something to build your banks on them.
Yeah. Now remember, we will be here Monday with the community picks. We're gonna have that. We'll be streaming that on YouTube and Facebook. With that being said, Brandon, you got any last words?
Nah, that's it. Go. Let's fade the books.
Fade the books. All right, we'll see y'all Monday for the community picks. Remember, like, comment, subscribe out there on YouTube. Let's help push this channel out there into the algorithm, of other folks or whatnot. We'll see y'all Monday. Peace.